Welcome back, everybody. Nation, you know, there is an old saying, behind every great legislator, there is a free golf trip to Scotland. I'm talking, of course, about lobbyists. Despite efforts to limit the influence of special interests, there are over 35,000 lobbyists in Washington, D.C., a testament to the massive influence of the most powerful lobby of all, the Lobby Lobby. And I have made it my mission to interview all of the lobbyists. So tonight, I bring you the third installment of my 35,000-part series, Better Know a Lobby. Tonight, the gun control lobby, the fighting pacifists. They may hate guns, but they have no problem blasting holes in the Constitution. And the biggest offender of all is the Brady campaign to prevent gun violence, founded by former Reagan press secretary James Brady. 15 years ago, the Brady campaign convinced Congress to pass a bill requiring a 5-day waiting period and background check before purchasing a gun. It's ridiculous. That takes all the spontaneity out of hunting. By the time you go through all the red tape and get your gun, that deer will have untangled himself from your swing set. But gun laws don't just hurt me, they hurt the most vulnerable members of our society. Those ladies need those guns to protect themselves from being objectified. I recently sat down with Brady campaign president Paul Helmke and interviewed him with the safety off. Mr. Helmke, thank you so much for talking to us today.
Hey, happy to be here.
First question, obviously, are you packing heat?
No.
Well, in all fairness, I probably should get rid of mine then. Did you want it?
No. No.
All right, that's fine.
How many do you have, Stephen?
Well, I don't keep a log.
Neither does the government. That's
Just a second. Okay. Defend the Brady campaign to prevent gun violence.
the Brady campaign wants sensible gun laws.
Sounds like you're coming for our guns.
Well, we're not trying to take everybody's guns away.
But you want to take my guns away.
I don't want to take your guns away.
The right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. You are talking about infringement. There is infringing going on.
Well, we're still arguing about what the Constitution means.
But there is infringement.
When they wrote the Constitution, they didn't allow everybody to bear guns.
Infringe.
It's,
Infringe.
It's the only amendment that's got the word regulated in it. They must have meant some sort of regulation.
You might as well wear a fringe jacket.
The thing here is we make it too easy for dangerous people to get guns.
Name one situation when you don't need a gun.
I don't ever carry a gun around, so I don't think I need a gun.
What if I came at you right now with a knife?
If you came at me right now with a knife,
yeah.
I'd try to trip you up and get away from you.
Okay, but I sidestepped your trip up and I'm coming after you.
I'd try to appeal to your rational side, and if you don't have a rational side, then I'd try to kick you in the, where I can hurt you.
They're brass. It wouldn't affect at all. Plus, even if you shot me, it wouldn't stop me because I'm hopped up on screamers. Let's switch gears for a second. Why do you want to ban all guns?
Again, I'm not anti-gun, but we realize that we make it too easy for dangerous people to get guns. Right now, we don't do anything to keep the crazy people hardly from getting the guns.
But do you know who people thought was crazy? Jesus. They thought he was crazy. Now imagine how much more hopeful the story of the gospel would be if Jesus had a gun.
No,
you agree that the idea of Jesus with a gun is a good image.
That's not the image I hold in my heart with Jesus.
But it's a nice one to picture.
It's again, when you look back with Jesus and the disciples...
I'm picturing it. Hold on one second. Sorry, I had a great picture of Jesus with the pistol.
Adding guns to a situation only escalates the situation.
What about two guns? What if you had two guns? Well, if you give a crazy person a gun, give a sane person 2 guns, and then they can protect themselves from the crazy person.
Guns are dangerous weapons. You talk to Jim Brady about what a bullet can do. He took that bullet in the head at the time of the assassination attempt of President Reagan.
How long is he going to hold that up as like, I know more about being shot than you do because I got shot? Wouldn't it take more courage to be shot and go, no, I'm not going to infringe other people's rights just because something bad happened to me? That would be bold.
Jim Brady, I think, is really one of the true heroes in our society.
That's not just a card you're playing to win an argument, as opposed to listening to the issues here, which is people want guns. And if you say, hey, guns kill a lot of people. Look what happened at Virginia Tech. Look what happened at Columbine. Look at our leaders who have been assassinated. Look at how many children are killed every year by playing with guns that were not locked properly. Look at couples that kill each other. Look how many people in individual families are murdered by members of their own family. Look how more likely you are to be killed by a gun that you are keeping in your house than to be able to defend yourself. Look how hard it is even for policemen to defend themselves when they are attacked by someone with a weapon. I mean, I think people are tired of a lot of people have been killed by guns card.
It's reality, and that's why I'm in this fight.
Mr. Helmke, thank you for talking to us today.
I'm sorry.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.